Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's March 21st, 2023. Bitcoin is eyeing $30,000. You guys can see on the chart already, I did a price prediction in Bitcoin, and it did not even take long for the market to hit 28,600, our ultimate TP price. Congratulations to everyone who was able to capitalize off of this massive move that Bitcoin has been on. It tells you that everyone is viewing this particular asset as a safe haven. Yeah, as everything else is crashing within the traditional financial markets, Bitcoin is going higher. Don't pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to what they do. And this chart is literally telling us that people are buying Bitcoin rather than them trying to sell it. So could Bitcoin possibly hit $30,000? Of course. Can it hit 50? Of course. Especially if this continuation of crisis in the banking sector continues. Especially as Jerome Powell is due to increase interest rates tomorrow. Even if he pauses, people will have to run to a place of safety. That will always go on in life. Money will always move, and it's going to go to a place to where they have a chance to preserve the funds, or at best make more money than what they originally went in with. So let's talk about this. Congratulations to those who's able to profit into the market in Bitcoin there, 16.5%. Now, like I said, my only concern is how massive this breakout has been in Bitcoin. I mean, this is not sustainable. So I know at some point price in Bitcoin is going to come down. It's going to come down. So do you want to actually come into the market right now at $28,600 or $28,000? Like, is now the time to come in to buy it? It all depends on how long you plan on holding Bitcoin. So like, if you're going to hold Bitcoin over the next year or so, yes, because uncertainty and doubt is going to cause people to run and flee to an area of safety. This is where the market's going to be. Now, given that Bitcoin is being seen as that, let's say that Jerome Powell does in fact increase interest rates. That's going to make the price of Bitcoin go down, and the market support from here on out, in order for us to continue to hold on to the prospect that Bitcoin is a buy, is going to be here. Okay, so let's go ahead and establish this right now. Let's go ahead and use this as a point that Bitcoin needs to hold support in order for us to know that Bitcoin is still a longer term buy. Okay, so we saw price in Bitcoin break above this horizontal line, which is around 25,500. Just round it up. Okay, now the whole time that we've seen Bitcoin trade below that $25,500, it's been since June of last year. Price in Bitcoin was trading well below it, right? Now price in Bitcoin is above it. So next thing we need to do on the next leg down in Bitcoin is for it to hold $25,500, or maybe just $25,000 even. So looking at that, we're only like $3,000 away from $25,000, right? So it's not that bad. Yes, it's going to be a couple of percentages to the downside, but when you look at the grand scheme of things, Bitcoin is still eyeing to go up. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend the trend as well, because if the buyers don't hold 25,500, then they definitely need to hold this trend line. So these are the lifesavers. These lines represent lifesavers to where we expect buyers to pop in and continue to buy Bitcoin. That's it. Okay, just use it as a reference point. Now let's look at this on a longer term basis. Weekly chart first. So this last completed weekly price bar in Bitcoin lets me know that the market is still bullish and bearish. I mean, not bullish and bearish. That is still bullish. Now my eyes is looking at 30,000. So I'm still going to drop a price target looking for Bitcoin to go higher. And it's going to be 30,000. Then my second one's going to be up there around 32.5. We can see it already on the weekly chart to where we could suspect sellers to be. Okay, so we already got 30,000. So 30,000 would bring price in Bitcoin right around here in this vicinity. Okay, so this is one target. The second target, we all can see it, it's going to be around 32,000. Okay, like 32.5. That's it. So those are the first two targets already that we're going to look for Bitcoin to go. And looking at this on a weekly chart, this spread of this last completed weekly price bar lets you know that that's not even going to be an issue for Bitcoin to run up to those two targets. Okay. And specifically on the 2 weeks and the 3 weeks. Now, I told you on the last video, which was produced on the 18th of March, that we wanted to see Bitcoin conclude this week's trading. Okay. Because if the market in Bitcoin closes up here at the high of this 3 weekly price bar, then I'm definitely going to look for price in Bitcoin to go higher. Simple, right? Same thing on the 2 weeks. In the next 5 days and 14 hours, let's see if the price in Bitcoin closes up here at the high of the bar. Because if it does that, then it tells that this market is still bullish and people are still anticipating price to go up. Okay. So I'm done. We got those two lines there. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the target for us looking for Bitcoin to continue to trend up. Okay. These first two targets is going to be that $30,000 price target that I mentioned. Okay. So that's 6.5% move higher. Okay. Right there around 30,000. My second target is going to be around 32.5. Okay, 32.5, and that is around 15.44%, $32,500 there. So now let me clean this up. We're done. I want us to continue to view Bitcoin's price, especially if we do see sellers in weakness, to hold it right there around 25,500. Okay. So that is it. I am done. It's your turn. The comment section of the video is open so that you all can try for yourself to predict where do you think Bitcoin is going to be over the next couple of weeks. I've provided my thesis. I've shown you why I suspect Bitcoin is going to continue to trend higher, especially at the conclusion of the 2 weeks and the 3 week price bar. I can't wait to see how that market ends, because it will definitely let me know if the price is going to go higher or lower. But hey, we'll see. It's all a game of probabilities. There's no right or wrong answers. We're just simply utilizing the evidence that we have as of this moment as to where price is going to go. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.